It's XCOM2. We're back. Hello. Last time we did a smash and grab, go in, steal all the loot mission, and things kind of got a little bit out of hand, but we were able to get everyone out of there without, significant harm being caused. We do now have a little bit of a situation in that we don't have many people ready. Right now we've got a lot of red and a lot of yellow in our list of troops. And looking at it, we have Lunko, Dirthel and Griffith and Huckett coming back pretty soon, which is good. Troll Pants as well. However, a lot of our heavy hitters, shall we say, are going to be out for quite some time, comparatively speaking, and I suppose it might be worth our while to get Kurog out there a bit more and see about getting some additional abilities, if we can, via ranking Kurog here up. He's only been on one mission so far and did really well on that mission. We paired it with Goonstone, who is back in 5 days, so it might be the case that we can take Kurog out. Because right now we aren't necessarily in a position, let me find the proving ground, where we can build another spark. At the moment we're actually working towards advanced explosives to upgrade grenades going forward, and a new spark would cost us 100 supplies. 30 alloys is quite expensive too, so yeah, we've got a fair bit of purchasing that's probably going to take place soon as well. If we swing over to engineering here, we've unlocked a fair chunk of the mag weapons at this point, that we are going to want to look at getting a few things certainly, but all in good time, I suppose. We've also got to consider that we want to get a workshop built here. There's a little bit of rearranging that we need to do. We should get a third engineer soon, which is pretty good. But yeah, we're in a bit of a weird situation right now, certainly insofar as the strategic layer is concerned. Not too sure what's going to happen next. I am conscious that the Avatar project is ticking up, so we might want to start looking at burning some of this intel that we've collected, but ultimately, in order to do that, we need the resistance comms set up. So maybe we get that started actually. That's probably not necessarily a bad choice, and I'm going to build it here. 32 days, so we'll get our next engineer and we'll put that new engineer straight in there. I think the scan said 2 days time. It did.
Avenger plotting new course.
Because yeah, we're going to need to start thinking about dealing with this. When that popped up, my immediate thought was, oh god, that's Avatar project. It's not, it's just the Warlock learning more stuff. We are going to see a supply drop pretty much now as well, so we'll have to grab that, because yeah, 56 supplies just ain't going to go far at all. Putting our brand new engineer Isaac Estrella into here will cut down build time on resistance comms to a reasonable 15 days. Certainly reasonable comparative to the 30 that it initially was. And then looking at things, I think we probably want to start working towards getting these alloys and crystals. We're actually not doing too bad on Illyrium and alloys right now, but considering we've got the supplies coming in, here it is, I think the alloys and the supplies is a reasonable scan to go for.
It is unfortunate, Commander, that your recent efforts have proven to be so mediocre.
It's really mean. Our recent efforts have not been mediocre. Maybe they have, I don't know. We probably want to think about trying to counter the sabotage. It's not a full attack yet, but the assassin's knowledge level is getting dangerously high. Wild Hunt is still on the cards. We'll probably do some work towards countering the minor breakthrough if we can, and considering we're on 296 intel, I think spending 30 there's fine. Cost of recruits being increased isn't ideal. We could counter this though, so I would probably say Avatar Project priority 1, Wild Hunt priority 2, although I'm pretty sure this is going to pop fairly soon, and then Midnight Raids is kind of like if we get around to it. Kind of think, maybe we'll dump excavation speed over there, and actually, you know, modular construction, let's get the facility construction speed up, given the fact that we're trying to get resistance comms in place, and we might be able to build a few other bits and pieces. We'll switch scanning to get those supplies, because 3 days is fine. And just having a look at the timer, so we started off at 30 days, we're down to 12 now on resistance comms, which is pretty damn good, I would say. We'll need to pop by the black market once we've finished this supply drop scan as well. But before all that happens, we have got an ambush to deal with, so let's get to it. Operation Zenith Portal. I'm not entirely certain who it is that's on the ground for this one, but hopefully we can make it through. Oh, ambushes are scary. The last ambush was fine. Hopefully this one's fine too. It's very easy to get overwhelmed. Why do I feel like it's Mufus and it's Priyat, our two newest recruits and our two least experienced recruits. The good news is that Priyat has concealment, so we're gonna have to make sure we take advantage of that. Okay, we're fine. We are gonna get a reinforcements drop.
No need to ask twice.
And Priyat would have to break concealment to deal with this.
Your team is compromised. We're picking up Advent response forces inbound on your position.
So I'm wondering, I think it's probably going to be necessary to break the concealment on Priyat if we want both movers and Priyat to survive this, which I'd prefer, certainly. So okay, let's get movers in position to drop an overwatch, and Priyat's then same goes, I suppose. We'll skip the brace, go straight for an overwatch on this. Looks like 2 standard troopers, which is Adisectoid, Abductor, and it's advanced troopers as well. This is gonna be tough. Nice hit though. I completely neglected to realize that Priyat's not actually going to be able to take the overwatch shot from concealment. Oh, this is going to be terrible. 45% shot, 45%. Oh my goodness. I think they've just got bog standard weapons as well. This is going to be a disaster. Oh no. What a way to start the episode, huh? Yeah, they've got... I'm pretty sure that's just the Cal 7 bullpup and the bog standard Vector rifle. At least the stun missed. Oh, these guys come with grenades. Are you kidding me? 6 health? This is a disaster. Okay, somehow survived that round. Holy moly. I'm I'm not liking our chances of survival here at all. Where is... Oh, it's so far away. I think we've probably lost Mufus and Priyad. We'll try. Miracles could happen, but I don't know. This doesn't look good at all, to be honest with you. Oh, why did I think it would be a good idea to send these guys out in this state? What a stupid decision. Oh, we can connect. Yes, we can. One down, 2 to go. Oh, good grief. At least I'm smiling. Huh? Can't imagine Mufus and Priyad are presently smiling though. 82% not bad. Well, I mean, there's no chance of a kill. Crit would have been nice, but yeah, this isn't good. Oh, is this a mind control? Yes, it is. And it connects as well. Just, you know, didn't have enough on the plate anyway already. Might as well get Priyad mind control for good measure. The Overwatch too. Oh, actually.
I'm on the move.
Will the blinds take care of the mind control? Because it does disorient. And yes, it does. Terrific. Okay. Now, we need the 5. We absolutely need the 5. Oh, connection. Okay. Sectoid's disoriented. Hasn't gone for the flank. Oh, 10%. Thank goodness for the disorient. This is tense. Alright, Mufus. You need a reload before you do anything else. Priyad's got a pretty good shot, actually. Nice. This is going to be a grenade job. Oh, there's going to be more enemies. But, made it through the first fight. Now, if we just take it slowly, there's a chance. It's a small chance, but there is a chance.
Ready to engage.
Oh dear.
Overwatch.
Getting through this with 1 health is going to be a challenge. We've only got an extreme distance to travel. I guess that's a map edge. I'm just trying to think of the best way of getting these guys out of here alive. I think we take this map edge as best we can. Although that seems to be easier said than done now that I look. And we'll keep them together the entire way and just take it slow and methodical. Constant overwatching. And hopefully they land the shots we need them to land. That sounded like a mech. I'm not even kidding.
On my way.
Okay, nothing.
Sure thing.
I'm kind of like, I almost thought to myself there, like, oh, maybe we could brace just to get the extra vision, just so we could see what's coming up. But I just don't know that it would be worth it. Okay, that's a threat, if ever there was one. I think it's probably worth running aid protocols whenever we enter combat, just for that extra bit of defense. And I guess we'll take the yellow move, which means there's no shot on the hunter this turn, but safety is better than anything else. Okay, that's good. 35. The shot percentages that we're going to see here are going to be terrible. And the longer this firefight goes on... Oh, Priyad doesn't even have a shot from where he's sat. Good grief. Let me just maybe overwatch it, see if it moves. Okay. Let's run the blinds. We need to get Priyad in a position where he's actually got a shot. That removed the overwatch, which is what we needed. This isn't in smoke and it's half cover, which isn't ideal. I'm wondering, like, they both, Priyad and this hunter both need reasonable range in order for their weapons to do the trick. I think moving Priyad into full cover to then see if we can get some shots on that thing next turn is probably the right call. It is disoriented. Okay. Well, coin flips for Priyad. Brace will give the additional sight range and precision targeting. Targets chance to judge. Okay. Yeah, we should brace. We absolutely should brace. Do we also hollow target this thing for 2 turns? And we can do that on the next turn, I guess. Or maybe we do hollow target. Because the hollow target's gonna... I mean, it's an extra 10%. But it changes that 35 into just shy of a coin flip. Disorient's gone, so now we're relying on the full cover. And of course, more friends have come into play. At least that thing seems content to just overwatch at 25%. Oh my goodness. I think the combat protocol on the Pathfinder is probably the right decision. And maybe we overwatch with Priyad, because I think that Pathfinder is probably going to go for a flank. Does mean we lose out on the advantage that hollow targeting's given, but I think it's the right call. Yeah, here it goes. Come on, Priyad. Ah, 29%'s not exactly terrific. Ouch. Well, 2 damage ain't so bad. It's 2 more damage than I was wanting to take, but hey. Right. And now back to spraying and praying. I mean, the bullpup is not exactly a great weapon to bring in this kind of scenario where we really need shots to connect. He's going for it. Ooh. Okay, the hit chance from the Advent Hunter on to move us is pretty low, which is a positive thing. I guess we just keep running this, because that hunter's not going to move. We could have potentially moved us there, but then there's no other full cover. Nice shot from Priyad though. One more of those, please. Long watch again. Go on. Oh no. Oof. Oh my god. The pause from it switching round and then taking that shot is incredibly tense. We'll take the first shot with Priyad. So glad we pulled the Vector rifle rather than a sniper rifle for this. Oh, come on, dude. I don't think it's worth risking putting Mufus out of the full cover. We know that that thing's got a 16% shot on Mufus from where it presently is. But I mean, 16%'s got to hit sooner or later. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Priyad, please kill this thing. Thank you.
Only the best.
Oh dear. Right.
Burning through ammo fast.
5 enemies down, and I guess we've covered. We'll call it. We'll be generous. We'll call it a third of the way.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Oh, I thought he'd pulled something else then.
Ready to go.
Oh, hello. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. And we can't outrun these things either. But I think we have to try. Oh my lord. Is there any world in which they can take this fight? Honestly, can we just get out the stairs? Okay. Let's... We're gonna have to take this fight. I think. No, I don't think. I know we have to take this fight. Oh, this is the worst. I don't know how to take this fight. Briad can't get here in a single movement. Movers can, but that Pathfinder's got an effect of 6 health. Combat protocols on cooldown for at least 1 more round. Is the best chance for survival just running? How far could Priad can't exactly run very far. Priad does have the most health of the two. He's currently on 6. These guys deal 2. This doesn't seem to be activated. It's very strange. What if this is silly. I feel like this is silly, but damn it. Oh my goodness.
Come on, focus.
Okay.
I've got eyes on an admin position.
Okay. Well, hey there. Oh my sweet lord.
Coming over here.
Yeah, sure. Let's just bring the everything down on these guys. And there goes Lupus.
We've only got one more operative on the ground. We need to get him out of there.
There is no way that... And we, of course we can't call this guy. There's no way that Priya gets out of this alive, man. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Hard target. Minimal damage. Could use some ammo over here. Who's got a med kit?
He's still alive.
I think I need some help.
Somehow he's still alive. Okay.
Incoming over here.
I mean, at this point, he has 2 hit points left. The Pathfinders, if they hit, will hit for 2. And all we can really do is just hope they miss.
That's how it's done. Got no ammo.
Yeah, there it goes.
We have an operative down
Oh
there.
dear.
We should attempt to rescue if possible, but not at the cost of our other troops.
That was brutal. That was brutal. I think Riyadh might be captured. Mufus unfortunately went down. Bullpup in hand. Oh, that's a hard lesson to learn. There's a chance of an ambush.
A few more missions like that, and the aliens will have wiped
Oh
out
no, they are. They're both
left.
gone. Damn. What a way to go, huh? Oh. brutal. Absolutely
Our people
brutal.
seem to work well together, Commander.
Did we still come out of that with tracer rounds, though? No way. Did we still get the reward? I mean, I'm very disappointed that we did. I mean, it cost us like 2 soldiers, but I mean, getting the tracer rounds, irrespective of that, it's a nice commiseration prize. Well, remove documents. Oh, we should probably take this one, that's for sure. Collateral damage, I'm not too worried about removing. However, moderate risk of an ambush. I think we probably do want to look at reducing the Avatar project here. Hunt the Chosen's on the go. That may run into an ambush as well, which is going to be interesting. But yeah, we'll set up the Avatar. Oh, mobility reward too. Awesome. So which sergeant are we going to send on this one then? Guess we could run an engineer. Lunko's been on a few main missions recently, so I think we'll send Lunko out for this covert. We'll give you a grenade. And then someone who needs mobility. Troll pants isn't a bad idea. And we have got tactical. Actually, between tactical and troll pants, tactical is the one that would get to 15 mobility. Griffith isn't a bad option either. Maybe Griffith's the way to go. 15 days. We will allocate those supplies. And we'll give Griffith... I don't think a cannon will be appropriate. We'll take a shotgun. We'll run a standard gauntlet rather than the Mark II. And I thought we had a Temnotic rifle, but I guess someone else has it right now. And I'm not enthusiastic about spending the supplies on it. He is going in with the rail pistol, which is kind of nice. 3 to 5, 4 to, yeah. Yeah, we'll run the standard Vector and the rail pistol then. Okay. Lunko and Griffith, don't get ambushed.
We'll get the job done. Don't worry.
Oh boy. And we got an assault mission. Rescue resistance operative. Delays wild hunt. I think we take this. We've got 10 ready. And it has been a good couple of days, so like the wound and tired timers are ticking down nicely, so yeah, I think we'll take this one. Let's unequip and make upgrades available, and let's put a squad together for this. We'll take Kurog, and we'll take Goonstone, a winning combination if ever there was one. Tactical Field Medic. And then Arc enemies we've covered, which is good to see. We'll take Hooks. Combat Engineer is always lovely to have. I am thinking of Sapper. I guess. Oh, we must have sent Bremen on one of those missions that gives the free rank up. That's kind of useful. I think we'll take Kalani. I'd like to get Kalani up to Lieutenant, if it's all possible. And then we dealt with the Chosen fairly recently, so I think we'll roll with Arc Enemy then. And yeah, this looks pretty good. Should have a bit more shielding on this mission compared to the last time we went out with Arc Enemy. Gauntlet Mark II, Mark Support. We got a regular old rifle, improvised, nice. Goonstone's going to need a better rifle than that for sure. Have we got an upgrade for the spark weapon? I guess not. Or is it this? Let us have a quick. Let's give you a grenade. Why not? Let's just take a look here. Soldier abilities, heavy cannons and ordnance launchers. So is that the? What was it called? Ordnance accelerator? No, that doesn't make sense. Is it this? Maybe? Oh, thank goodness it is. Okay, cool. Well, the ordnance launcher could get an upgrade as well, though. We've got an advanced grenade launcher here, and I think we can just roll with Kuro on snipe support. We'll roll. Let me think about this one then. Tracer rounds. Tracer rounds just give a flat 10 extra aim, which is pretty nice. I think a hooker would actually benefit from them, so we'll roll the tracer rounds on hooks. Goonstone can use the. That's a tough one. Who's best suited for the blue screens? Probably Kalani. If we switch out the AUG shotgun, maybe. Although, what if we did the experimental magazine on tactical, and tactical can run blue screens. Goonstone can run EMP. Yeah, I think this will work. And then Kalani, as the sapper, wants the mag grenade. And we'll give Arc Enemy the frost bomb. Okay, this will work. Oh my. Wow. I didn't realize that all these upgrades could apply to the spark weapon. That's pretty cool. We'll come back to that because right now we need to get these guys kitted out. I think the lightweight frame probably best on hooks and Goonstone. 14 brings hooks up to 13. That's fine. For Kalani, we'll go advanced laser and Wildcats. Goonstone probably wants the increased magazine size as well because she's going to spend more time reloading Kurog than anything else. And then I think we'll just go with reaction shots for tactical. Reflex on hooks just to give it a little bit of extra oomph at short range. And I think that's us. Oh yeah, we did need to probably pop a We can chuck a bipod on that thing, and actually, yeah, we'll chuck a advanced lightweight frame on Kurog as well, just because it's quicker to get into position that way. Okay, Operation Sea Liar. We've got Kurog, Goonstone, Tactical, Hooker, Kalani, Arc Enemy, and Goonstone could also use Predator armor. Good thing I caught that. Let's do this. One final check, and yeah, we are good to go. Once again, into a sewer. I do like the ruined cityscape in the background as we flew away there.
In position for deployment.
Looks like we're in the northern reaches of, I want to say, Quebec. Great fishing in Quebec. Not that I've personally been. I'm just kind of what I've been told.
We just got word from the resistance.
Labrador.
Top people
Maybe
was
not.
moving near the city center when Advent got suspicious of them. After making
Labrador
a break
seems
for
to
it,
be a
VIP
severe
holders and
hotbed
temporary
of
safe
activity
houses
in this
tunnels
campaign, for
beneath
sure,
the
man.
city. Advent is still in the area, but we're going in to facilitate the VIP's safe extraction. Keep your eyes
We're
open
not
for
quite
hostile
Quebec,
activity. The
Labrador,
Resistance
but
VIP
it's
is
near
hiding in
the
the
Quebec
tunnels not
border,
far from
so
your position. One of
this
their field
feels
operatives is also
oddly
on site to
familiar.
assist you in the rescue. Firebrand is standing by, but be careful. We'll have limited opportunities to set up a viable extraction point down there.
Kind of feels like we've been in this little area before. Wonder if Rufus and Priad's ghosts are down here. Alrighty. Let's get to work. Maybe we run Kurog first, actually. Okay. This looks like a pretty nice open area. So if we were to just pause on actually getting enthusiastic about going forward for a quick second. Instead, we'll just come forward a touch. We're not on a timer, so we can afford to be that little bit extra cautious, and we'll bring Arc Enemy up front. Have you spotted something?
Got a group of hostiles over here.
A Muton, a Mech, and a Stun Lancer. Okay, that's not so bad. In which case, let's bring Kurog. Now let's see here. If they move down here, that's Kurog spotted, so not quite by the door, but enough to give us a sight line, certainly. Oh boy, they are coming. Yep, there it is.
So much for our little stealth adventure.
So much for our little stealth adventure indeed.
Commander,
Mutons went high.
how tough things
That's
get down here. We can't be back
interesting.
until we complete the mission.
Well, I've just thought to myself, who did we give the blue screens to? Was it Goonstone? Maybe what we do is take one of these 4 plasma grenades, and that looks like it's going to connect with the Stun Lancer and the Muton. So let's start with that as the opener. Down goes the Muton. Did it die? Nah, it's still alive, surely. Okay. We get Arc Enemy sort of up here. Yeah, Muton's still alive, that's fine. Can we then take the lightning hands on the Stun Lancer?
One down, thousands to go.
65, I'm less enthusiastic about, but you may as well take it. Okay.
That is not good.
You're not wrong there, mate. It's not good. Can we get someone in a position to flank the Muton? It doesn't look likely, does it? No, indeed. Okay. Mechs gonna take serious advantage of this current grouped up everyone situation, so we could get Goonstone onto this high ground. That seems like a reasonable thing to do, actually. Believe that Goonstone should have an aim bonus as well. 76 ain't so bad, or a guaranteed hit on the mech. Let's pause on that then. Tactical can get in reasonably comfortable.
I guess that'll be okay.
Having just two grouped up ain't so bad. 1957 still kind of sucks. Take the shot. Okay, good connection.
That's it.
Right then, Mr. Mech. Okay,
Hit the armor.
I think it was Hooks that we gave the blue screens to.
On my
So if
way.
we get Hooks up with Arc Enemy, for that extra aim bonus, yeah, 94%, show us the moves. Bit of armor shredding,
Armor.
not so bad. Does just leave Kalani as the last one though, which is not great.
I'm going.
Got a feeling we're about to see some missiles launched at us, unless Kalani can miraculously hit this 39%er. No, so go.
I got nothing.
And the assassin is here. You know what? I very nearly brought Nacho on this mission. And I didn't.
Heads up out there. It's the Elder's assassin, and she's moving into the AO.
Oh, and some more friends have come to the party. That's fine.
We're starting to lose ground.
Did that mech run away? Sure. Okay. Kurog then. Have you got a shot? No. Because that would have been awesome. Not the worst shot in the world. Either way, actually. What we could potentially do is, yeah, we'll knock the Overwatch off,
Come on,
and that
focus.
frees us to actually reposition a little bit more. So we bring Kurog. What kind of range on these grenades is Kurog gonna have? Because he has got the ordnance launcher. Not an insignificant range for sure. We may as well take out the cover on this Flame Viper if we can then. Okay, no shall go on the cover, but I think we probably move forward a bit here.
I'm
We'll
trusting
keep
fear.
the suppression from tactical
Not a problem.
available. Do have to be mindful that mech is somewhere, so we'll run the coin flip on the Flame Viper. Fair enough.
Not even close.
Arc Enemy could just kill it, but we've only got one use of Shadowfall. And we have got tactical suppression. Take this coin flip, Goonstone. You're normally quite good at these kind of super important shots. Of course, now that I've said that, you're probably going to fluff this. Yep. Maybe we Shadowfall the Viper then, and then we suppress the Purifier. That's probably the best thing we can do right now.
All right, I'll go.
Yeah, 37, not feeling it. Go for the Shadowfall. Good night, Mr. Viper.
So I got
Or
one.
Mrs. Viper.
Blasting that target.
Or neither, just Viper. Okay. I think that's the first one of the Spectres that we've had the pleasure of. Super fun enemies, really excited that it's here. I think that poison went on tactical, which is why it did nothing.
You can't kill me.
Not a fan of that crit. Oh, what?
Yes, waste your efforts
Holy moly.
There will be no
Let me just have a quick look here. If Kurog goes down, it goes down. Which is a scary aspect. Don't like that. There was that Viper way back here then. Alright, what kind of damage are we looking at? 5 or 6, 8 and 9. 5 or 6. So the damage from Kurog is based on the type of cover that his target has. So we could get some work done on that Viper, but we could also... Maybe the grenade's the better option. I really don't like the damage that it took there, though. 5 health is not pleasant. That mech ran this way, which means that there's more enemies this way, so we may end up seeing a flank as well. I think we need to just deal with the immediate problem. Alright.
You risked your only hands to throw these?
No kill. 50 coin flips again, isn't it? Think we push tactical forward into that full cover. 67's not the worst, otherwise it's coin flips. We've got the Viper in sight now too. Wonder what... I'm concerned about coming here, but Huckett does need to move. I wonder what sort of connection Huckett can make. If we brought Huckett here...
Absolutely.
Although I've just realised that I'm going to make an attempt at flamethrowing a frigging purifier, and that's just a waste of time. Does theoretically mean a kill on the... I think, yeah, we'll run the flamethrower, try and get the abductor killed. Nice.
If the elders had expected more, then I wouldn't be here.
We've still got Kalani. Arc enemies gonna run into poison problems if they move at all. I'm inclined though to bring Arc enemy here, and then can't get a connection with the frost bomb, unfortunately. 59% is not the worst shot, so that's an option. Man. Purifier is probably the least threatening right now, so do we try and go for this Viper? 67's not bad, not bad. Kalani's kind of out of position. That isn't really going to get much done. This shouldn't be flankable because there's bits in the way. 31 kind of sucks though, huh? Maybe we magnate this then. That should connect with both.
Take this.
And it will potentially remove the cover from that Viper. It should anyway. Okay, I'll take that.
We have multiple targets down.
Wasn't expecting the crit, but happy for it nevertheless. We can move Arc Enemy. Arc Enemy's actually concealed. And then we overwatch with Goonstone because we have got the Spectre. Oh my lord, it's on 1 hit point.
Some, the pain would be empowering.
Okay. Oh, hello. It's Disco Man.
It's still moving.
It's a walking, talking disco. Straight up into Hooker, removing the shield, and that's an unholy amount of enemies up there. Mech's managed to find a shield friend. Stun Lancer with a shield. Shield Bearer, it's just shields for days.
Coming for you.
I think I don't want to lose the mech. So, unfortunately, I mean, bringing it into the sewers was probably a silly move. We're down to 5 now. Right. That is an insane amount of shielding. Good lord. Does the EMP grenades... I can't remember if the EMP does extra work on shields. That's flankable. What we could do is...
Ready to rock.
I mean, that's not a bad shot at all. In fact, this might end up with a kill. No kill, but removes the overwatch, or one of the overwatches. Where's the other overwatches? Stun Lancer's on watch. This guy's on watch. This Viper's just round the corner causing havoc. Arc Enemy should theoretically be able to put some work in on that Viper. Maybe that's play. There is the Spectre up there as well. Ah, oh, this isn't very good at all.
I can handle that.
One less Overwatch. Pretty scary though, not going to pretend it wasn't. I think we mine this bridge in case that Stun Lancer comes in, although the more likely is that it's going to go for hooks. And then... could we demo this thing's cover? Or do we can we land a mag grenade on there? Not... oh, we can actually. It would be super excellent if we managed to connect with the Spectre and the Viper with this single mag grenade, but it doesn't look like it's possible. Yeah, okay. I'll go for the Spectre and try and blow its cover. Spectre's definitely at the top of my list in terms of what's threatening here. The cover is gone. Tactical 80%. Arc Enemy. Goonstone would need to move forward in order to get a shot at the Spectre and into, you know, harm's way, such as it were. What kind of weaponry does this thing have? Mag rifle. Okay. We have got healing available. Alright, we're going to commit to the Spectre. We're going to leave Tactical a little bit open, but we need to commit to this Spectre. Amazing crit. Holy crap. Good night, sweet prince. Alrighty. Viper then. Kind of blown the cover that we could have otherwise used. I wasn't expecting the Spectre to go down like that though. Okay. You know what then? Let's put Arc Enemy in a position that makes the Viper want to cause havoc with him, and we'll just get to work on this thing. That's a little bit unfortunate, but I mean, we should have expected it, and it's something that we can manage.
This rate.
Did that thing just EMP grenade us?
Incoming over here.
And there's the stun lancer onto hooks, like we expected.
Your
Not my
forces were
favourite,
weaker with
got to
every
admit.
breath.
And that's just a lucky shot, to be entirely honest with you.
No longer fight.
Honestly, forgot the assassin was even here. Holy crap.
Savor what time you have left. You wasted precious time. You should not have allowed me to find you again.
We've got the Chosen right where we want them.
Is that right,
Time to
Central?
strike.
This is the beginning of the
Okay, we've got time to deal with that. So that's good. Yikes. Kalani can deal with the Viper situation.
No problem, boss.
And by Viper situation, I mean the Arc Enemy Viper situation. I would have loved it if you'd landed that 33% though, Kalani. I'm not going to pretend otherwise.
Gonna need to reload soon.
We're now down to 3. Well, 4, but Hooks is currently having a nap. Got lightning hands, so I think we just murder that Viper. Awesome. Okay. Tactical, you're still sort of just hanging out a little bit.
What's over there?
Don't have a shot on the mech, unfortunately. Could we could potentially stun this thing. That might be the play.
Target.
Nice, okay. That means it's not going to do any shield shenanigans. We've still got this actual shield bearer there as well, but if it's going to Overwatch, that's not so bad. Mine takes the stun lancer, misses tactical, and it's poisoned. That worked out nicely.
Oh, that didn't feel
The hits that this mech is landing are not pleasant.
every breath.
And this assassin...
My province, when facing a true master, there is
Okay.
no shame in despair.
She didn't do anything, which is good. Tactical can get back to heal Kalani without triggering the Overwatch.
I'll go. Don't move. You'll be all right.
3 turns left on the bleed out. 2 turns left. Okay, Tactical's got to get up there next turn then. It's the shield bearer that's got the Overwatch. And Hooker's kind of out of position where they presently are. Pop a mine down on that mech, so that means the mech should die next turn. And I think we're going to have to run this Overwatch with
Aiming
Hooker.
out.
I don't know why. I thought that it would maybe be fine.
There is no room for mistakes here.
You got that right, honey. And then I guess we will roll a flamethrower on these 2 friends. Took care of some of the armor, which is good. What kind of shot have you got on that? Not a brilliant one, it's got to be said. We could pull Kalani
Whatever
into
you say.
full cover and get a little bit more of an interesting shot on this stun lancer though, so we'll do that. And then we need Arc Enemy to connect with the stun lancers. What's the best way of doing that then? Probably... if we get Arc Enemy into this cover... Okay, it was 71 there, or 87 and a shield wall in the smoke. We'll take the 87. Nice. Freeze fine. Arc enemy's got quite a bit of shielding just now. That's unfortunate because it means that the mech doesn't die like we wanted. And here comes the fun.
They won't last long at this rate.
I wish you weren't here.
Every occasion.
Beautiful miss though.
Taking heavy fire.
You are outmatched.
Right, Tactical needs to go and save Goonstone's life. It is going to put Tactical in a little bit of a lack of cover, so we'll see what we can do about these guys before we commit to that. We have to commit to it, actually, so what am I saying? We're just going to have to put Tactical in harm's way, unfortunately.
Say so.
But I think she could survive. Don't kick the corpse. Do we go for a revive here? I think we have to.
Get up and get back out there.
Technically high ground, in cover. Oof. Not my favourite though, it's gotta be said. The Chosen I want to deal with after this mess. Kalani, where are you there? Currently not in cover, because everything got blown up. If we were to... It's gonna have to be
Seems
here,
doable.
which isn't the worst thing in the world. Chosen is not immune to explosions, but I think this grenade is probably worth spending. Yes, it is. We have to. Oh, sweet. We're connected with the shield bearer in the back there as well. Wasn't 100% certain it was still stood there. Mech's dealt with. Armor on the Paladin. Tech burst is dealt with. Goonstone's got a shot. You could kill this, which would be pretty amazing. Nice.
Not too shabby.
Hook it.
Negative.
Show us
Weapons
some moves. Nice.
Went off the armor.
And then we'll keep Arc Enemy. Actually, we may as well... You just can't go through there, apparently. That's an interesting... Why can't you get through there? Alright, fine. We'll roll the 79. Damn you, Arc Enemy.
Serve your masters well. Destroy all who stand in your way.
I got so distracted by the fact that Arc Enemy couldn't move where I wanted them to that I neglected to realize they need a reload. What nonsense are you going to do now? Whew. Good thing you ducked.
Fire is close here.
You've proven resilient in the face of
Right.
overwhelming odds. And
Tactical and Goonstone need to move.
still, was it worth it?
We'll come back to them actually. Arc Enemy reload.
Back online.
Gonna keep you just hanging out here for a minute. 27% sucks. It's only got 1 hit point left though, so actually...
Ready to
And it
engage.
looks like Kalani has got a shot on it. Or not. Good grief. Okay. Frostbomb's not really worth spending. Guess just fire your shot. Yeah, no problem.
Target's still up.
Yeah, no. This fire's irritating, isn't it? Hux is going to need some healing, so we'll have to get Tactical into a position to do that. Goonstone then. I really don't like the idea of hanging out up here for too much longer.
Rock and roll.
I feel like that fire's going to cause it to like fall down. Can Goonstone land this hit? No, that's
I'll get him next
not
time.
my favourite thing that's happened. Hook it. If we pull hooks back, where do we want Tactical and hook it?
Sure thing. I'm trusting you here.
Go with this. Wondering if the roust is worth it, because it would burn a bit of her armor and potentially set her on fire. But equally a suppression might be nice.
Settle down.
We still need to
You're
get
fine.
healing on Goonstone as well. But I'm hoping that she's fine up there. I think we're roused.
Killing it with fire.
And Kalani's just not in a position to do anything at the now. That's a bit of armor taken care of. Didn't burn her, unfortunately. It has meant that Kalani's in a position to at least shoot a shot, though. Although now I'm looking at the positioning of everybody, and we're in a very nice line for a certain wave.
How have you managed to come this far? Show them what the elders have asked of you. Their blood is on your hands.
Arc enemy shield's certainly been healthier.
Has you.
Is that the blind grenade? It is. Okay, that's probably the
Too close to the heat.
Elders
not so bad actually.
and with it, I am everywhere.
Can we? We can't move Goonstone and grab that loot. I want the loot. I'm glad we got that loot. Fireball, an extra expanded magazine, and an advanced suppressor, sure.
I've got it.
EMP grenade's not going to do much good for us right now. Take your coin flip. Nice. That's one less thing to worry about.
You know
There is
that.
no shame in their defeat.
And tactical can't
Their actions.
get up there without being set on fire, which is unfortunate.
Absolutely.
Bring hooks out of the way here. Blinded, so 70%, but 70% still reasonable. Not reasonable enough, apparently.
That is not good. No
Pull Kalani
problem,
back.
boss.
Kind of regretting bringing the shotgun on Kalani, honestly. Maybe not. That wasn't a bad hit at all.
Hard target, minimal damage.
And then we'll get Arc Enemy back into some cover, I think. Wrong button. 61%'s not great. I think we probably want to run that lightning hands on this, though. Damn you, Arc Enemy, and your 67 aim. Okay, good. We're making a dent.
You will share in my pain.
I don't know that Tactical is able to
I guess that'll be
heal
okay.
Goonstone if they're on fire. Okay, they are. Terrific. We can handle a little bit of fire to get the heal off on Goonstone here. So
Get
let's do
back
that.
in there.
This battle is not over yet.
And now comes some friends. Hello, Mr. Faceless. We're running very low on things that we can do here. Every single fight, well, I say every single fight, we've basically just beaten one prolonged engagement so far. Had to use... Ouch.
Technology. They may live on for now.
That's not very good,
Grows ever shorter.
because... Okay, it was only 4 damage. Oh, I thought it was like 8 damage, that's insane. But no, it was 4. We're out of medkits. Kalani's on 2 hit points, and we've still got ways to go here.
Heading out.
Let's move hooks into a flank. 70% again? Are you kidding me? Alright, let's
Come on,
line up a
watch your
suppression,
head.
so that way it's a shot on both of them. Kalani, I'm worried about. I think what we probably want to look at doing here is running a shield charge. Faceless, I'm not majorly concerned about. What the hell? That launched her.
It will take more than superficial wounds to slow my advance.
It wouldn't be the worst thing
Seems doable.
to try and get a reload off on Huckett here, but we don't have Huckett in sight for it, so take the 70%. Oh my goodness.
Enemy is still up.
I had expected something more.
And tactical, I think we just get out of harm's way for now and get a hunker down.
Dig it in.
Kalani. I'm hoping that Arc Enemy's in an enticing enough position. Take the shot. Nice.
Deflection.
Go! Destroy them quickly.
Could use some ammo over here.
And it's going for Arc Enemy. Okay, 3 damage. That's the shield gone.
Some, the pain would be empowering.
And here comes my favorite.
Got it.
Yikes. Oh man. She's miles away now as well. Okay,
Not a problem.
here's what we have to do.
Get up and get back out there.
Fortunately, didn't also disorient. We can keep Kalani in full cover, which is nice. I'm wondering if this is the last set of enemies.
What?
Would be really useful if it was.
Come for your friend.
What would equally be useful is being able to land a reload on a hooker, but it doesn't look like that's going to be within the realm of possibility here.
Easy now, soldier.
So, no disorient on tactical either. I think then I kind of need tactical in cover, really.
Back in.
We can't do much at all here.
Got it covered.
We can maneuver Arc Enemy, fortunately, and 8 hit points ain't great. But let's go for the disorient on our faceless buddy. And miss entirely. At 87% miss. Good grief.
Okay, I'll go.
Let the elders' will be done.
Oh!
Their wounds will
He's hanging in there.
march to death. When I go, you cannot follow.
He's still back there.
True master. There is no shame in despair.
I can handle that.
I'm thinking about risking a rocket launch over there. Nice hit considering you disoriented Goonstone.
Burning through ammo fast.
Tactical, 99%er. There's a chance. Fortunately, it was just 1%.
I hope it's worth it.
Pop that thing's head.
There you go.
Those born by the elders' hands.
The thing of it is as well, right, is that once we actually rescue this person, we've then got reinforcements to contend with, which I'm super looking forward to. I don't believe the Chosen triggers Overwatch fire, does it? Oh, it's immune to critical strikes, but it can still be Overwatched, okay. I
Come get some.
really don't like the fact that Kalani's on so little health.
They're moving around the side.
Do what I must. Grasp at the
So is Goonstone now, to be honest with you. Everyone is. Good lord. Except Hooker. Hooker's just chilling here. I think we could take care of this now. Let's
What's over there?
bring Arc Enemy up and Lightning Hands it. Nice.
Wear off the armor.
You will
And
share
this might be it
my
actually. Nice work.
One down, thousands to go.
only ones who have ever forced my withdrawal.
Now the question is,
Now you leave me no choice but to flee once again.
Great job, Commander. But there's no trace of that Chosen left. I've got a feeling we haven't seen the last of them. Still, at least we ruined their plans today.
at what cost though, Central? Look at the state of us right now. Okay. We can't evac on this mission. I don't think. I mean, 14 enemies seems about right for everything's dead now, and we just need to finish what we came here to do.
Copy that. In position.
But we'll know soon enough.
No
Let's
problem,
just have a
boss.
quick peek and double check there isn't anything waiting for us here. I've been ripped before. Doesn't look like it. I think we just move everyone up. We're not going to activate until everyone's in a nice, reasonable
Got it covered.
range. And honestly reloaded as well. We've got the
Good to go.
luxury of like no timer and
Covering.
I guess no enemies coming towards us anymore. So yeah, we can just
We're green to go.
make sure we're as prepared as possible
Ready to
for
rock.
what's about to happen. I mean, Hooks is fine.
Oh yeah.
Got it.
One more round to let Arc Enemy get up front, and then
Staying put.
we'll begin the fireworks, I suppose. So you reload. I don't think anyone's got any will left, which is pretty wild.
Is it clear?
And here we
I'm
go.
detecting additional hostiles inbound.
It's nice to hear that the Spark is still
VIP and sold.
VIP
with us on
identity
radio
confirmed.
comms there.
Firebrand is setting up for evac. We've got multiple contacts closing on your position. It's an ambush. Hold your
This
ground.
is horrifying. Right, let's get you hunkered there. Goonstone
Whatever you
over
say.
here.
If you
Tactical
say so.
2
Sure thing.
and Hooks. Kalani, honestly, I'm kind of going to treat you the same as I treat the VIP at this point. Although, you have been doing some good work with that shotgun.
Got it covered. Overwatch. I'm on it.
But, oh no, I think
I'm
we
going.
probably just...
On
We
it.
need this, whatever group comes down here, we need it cleaned up. Purifier and Snake. And then
I've got eyes on
two
another
somethings.
position.
Terrific. It's a good thing that we decided not to treat Kalani with the close gloves, because there was definitely a connecting shotgun blast on that Viper there. Looks like it's still alive, but I'm pretty sure it's dead.
Will I get to do more than identify targets?
And 2 assault troopers, eh? And then more
Looks like they
reinforcements.
called in backup.
Twice over, good lord. Alrighty. I think kind of need Hooker to land a shot on this purifier. Gonna just can't really do anything actually, so we're gonna have to just
Heading out.
let whatever's happening on the far end there happen. Which is not my favorite for sure, but
No problem, boss.
what else can we do? Hooker, you've got an 80% shot. Take it. Oh, why didn't you kill it, man? Why do I always forget that they do that? And I guess Kalani can't see it through this gap in the wall? That's infuriating.
Scanning.
Arc Enemy, could you... I don't want to use a melee attack because it's a surefire way to watch an explosion happen. I think we probably want to start thinking about getting everyone up here. Good thing that there's that ladder there then. Tactical.
I guess that'll be okay.
Please kill the purifier. 95%. What could go wrong? Yeah, it's a good thing we didn't melee that.
Only got that one.
Woo!
I'm going.
Come get some.
I'm on it.
Roger. Holding.
Not happy about another purifier. Especially if that ends up being the Overwatch target and it goes boom on top of Tactical's face. The little trooper that could. Sorry mate. No time for you.
Did you see that one?
Okay. Good shot. Glad it didn't explode.
Well, how about that?
2 more goes. And things are starting to get a little bit spicy with the inclusion of the Advent Hunter.
Moving to flank me.
And another round of reinforcements because, you know, it's never enough. I think it's Modest Mouse song, isn't it? Okay, Arc Enemy then. You can't... Could you Frostbomb both of those? I wonder.
I hope it's worth it.
No. That's a real shame. Can you make Lightning Hands connect? You can.
Big
Brilliant.
deal.
Can you make this shot connect? Oh, Arc Enemy.
Now,
I never doubted you. Laura Gordon, you just chill. Wondering if we switch cover because these are starting to bear down on us and that hunt is looking quite scary. So yeah, we'll flip sides here. We'll carry on overwatching here because I want to be close to this ladder. I've got a feeling up here is where the evac's going to be, so...
Whatever you say. I'm on it. Scanning.
Really regret using that mine
Moving to
on the mech.
Got some advent here.
Wonderful hit.
Well, how about that?
The corpse is just all over the place, look.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
Whew.
that was close.
One more turn. How much of a commitment do I want to make to the evac being up here, though, is the real question. We'll pull Arc Enemy back and activate an Overwatch. That's an incredible sightline, good lord. You're chilling. Everyone else can actually just stay put and reload.
Moving to Overwatch.
Except Hooker. That's a little bit too hanging out in the open for my liking.
Good to go.
Tactical, you're good where you are. That's a lot more like it, Hooks.
Affirmative.
And yeah,
Maintaining position.
and we take this home. With everyone feeling probably quite fragile. An evac spark, a nearly dead Goonstone, and everything else that's happened here.
Missed.
I actually think Hooks is the only... Oh no, have we had to heal Hooks?
Firebrand is in position
Firebrand's
for your
here.
extraction.
Where
Get out
though?
of there before things get any worse.
Why? There? Oh. Good lord. Okay. The hunt is what's overwatched. Tactical can just flat make it. Hooker can make it. Kalani can just make it. Arc Enemy can make it. And the VIP can make it. So, Hooker, get rid of the Overwatch for us. You've got the most health.
Okay, this is bad.
Brilliant dodge. Bob and weave. Okay, that's one. That's two. Three. We'll come back to the VIP in a second. Yeah, that's fine. 4. 5. And then VIP. Makes 6. Oh, sigh of relief. Oh.
He's secure and in position for evac.
Confirmed. Firebrand has the VIP.
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
That was brutal. I'm saying it was brutal, but I'm really glad that we've upped the difficulty to Legends, because that's been way more of a fun mission than some of the ones that we were doing earlier in the campaign. Kurog was probably a bad choice to bring into a sewer, so we'll keep that in mind next time. Don't bring the gigantic artillery mech into a sewer. Goonstone, honestly, like, did a lot of work. 7 of 12 shots ain't bad. 2 of 4 on the Overwatch and 31 damage, you know, fair play. Tactical, every single shot that Tactical took was a successful shot, which is amazing. Huckett was just chilling for most of that mission, honestly. Can't believe they only got 1 kill. Felt like Huckett did more than this. Kalani became extremely fragile, but like being able to take the hits that Kalani did and then make it out alive, kind of impressive. But today's VIP goes to Arc Enemy, which, I mean, yeah, fair enough. Just the only thing I'll say about Arc Enemy, right, is that sometimes Arc Enemy misses really important shots, and it deeply upsets me. But with the MVP award comes a photo, and honestly, you know what? Yeah, I don't like the... Oh, this would have been great except for the leg clipping. Let's go again. That's even worse. No. That's agreeable. Yeah. Let's not spend too long on photographing. Agree. I think this has actually been the longest episode so far. We're closing in on an hour and a half, which is pretty crazy. It's like double the length of time I try and aim for, but we did have the very, very horrible ambush at the beginning there, where we did have to say goodbye to Mufus and Priad. Honestly, that situation was kind of unwinnable, and a lesson harshly learned, I think, in terms of making sure that the guys are prepared for an ambush in future. Kurog's just taking up the entire screen here. Some promotions is nice. I think we'll look at these promotions next time though, and a bit of decent loot. I mean, Fireball's quite nice, if nothing else. Another Illyrium core, and a delay on Wild Hunt, which is, you know, that's fine. It looks like Kalani's got Fear of the Chosen now though. Just having a quick look. Probably best going to status and then finding the wounded. Yep, Kalani is now gonna potentially panic whenever the Chosen appear, which is unfortunate, but is what it is. Oh, Kira got a promotion as well, which is awesome, actually. So that's at least worthwhile.
Commander, many of
Oh,
our
they can't do
soldiers
anything,
can
fair enough.
improve
But
the
yeah,
strength of their
we'll leave
bonds
things
if we
there,
give them
I
a
think.
place to train.
That was an intense episode 30, if nothing else. Thank you very much, as always. And I'll see you next time.
Advent propaganda continues to spread the message of dissident attacks, but this is the voice of the resistance, telling you not to believe their lies. Our fighters are giving it everything they've got to take back what is rightfully ours.